What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO. We are back in the recreation of the Chicago O'Hare International Airport. There goes a flight now, and things are going okay. Could be better, could be worse. C13 is still having issues. C18 is always having issues for some reason. 13, 15, it's all over here. I think part of it is also this backup here. How many are in 19 flights in pattern? That's a problem. So to alleviate that, I think we're going to add another runway. This is going to be 4 right. It's a vertical runway. Well, vertical this way. In between episodes, as I was letting things get built, I did have to add basically a taxiway here to access the the hangars because I had a plane that needed to get over there. So we're going to take this out. And I don't know if I like this parade of vehicles constantly going back and forth. I also flipped the vehicle depots so they exit on this road down here to alleviate some of the traffic issues that were happening up here. And I'm also contemplating pushing the waste depot back a little bit, and quite frankly moving the fuel depot over 1 square, because there's this weird little corner here that I don't especially like, because vehicles end up coming down, making a U-turn, and then coming back down. So I think I'm going to tweak things real quick as construction crews kind of take care of that. And let's handle this real quick. I'm just going to push this back and then run the roads up a little bit further, because this guy that's collecting the trash, which is apparently just going to take the long way through the airport rather than exiting here, seems to bog everything down, and I think it'll be a little bit better kind of pushed towards the back. So we'll come through, we'll get a service road. Service road's going to live there. This guy's going to get pushed over. And then we'll do that. We will do that. Why do I feel like you guys aren't coming into the airport? You guys are just making a U-turn. Huh. Let me try something. 'Cause I've had that happen before. I just want to take this road down a little bit further. I don't know why the game kind of dismisses this area. But frankly, all of this can go. We're just going to slide it over 1 square, and we can get rid of, well, that. So we'll speed things up. You guys took out, yes, okay. We're going to wait a little bit just so we can get some daylight in here, and I can see things a little bit better. I did tweak the layout of the of this area. I might end up tweaking it again. Do that, and we'll do that just to expand it out a little bit. I think it looks a little bit better. So it's basically an aesthetics thing. I did move the contractor site and the drop-off site over here, and I installed a gate right here so, you know, people can get through. There we go. So we'll come in, we'll move the fuel depot, and I think having the straight lines will be a little bit better for us. And if you guys could do that, that'd be great. Okay, this one's up and running. It's just a matter of putting the road in. I do want to get rid of those two. And can I come through with... no, it's not here. It's over here. Just some concrete tiles. Nope, right there. Actually, we'll just concrete all of that. And we can, you know, concrete all the way through here as well. I don't know why it doesn't concrete that well. I guess it's not always going to be concrete because some of those are... You might just have grass for your service roads. But we'll come through. We'll cover all of that grass with some concrete there. And let's get our fuel depot back, as well as all the jet fuel additions here to the outside. And there, you guys can get that built, get that squared away. Service roads are done. We're going to go ahead and turn that one off, and we're going to get rid of that one. Just because having it here creates this weird little corner over here, so I think having a dedicated road back for the waste vehicles, I think that might be a little bit better. Give me a little bit more public road. Can I take the public road to say there? Will that fix this weird issue we're having? Because I don't know why they just U-turn and then take the scenic route through over here. I wonder if I could force it. If I come here, say allow none, will that force you guys to go through this entrance? We'll see. But let's take a look at the medium runway. We're going to go immediately to concrete. And we decided it was 4. So it should live here. This is somewhat where it should be. It's just more diagonal over here. But I think it will be helpful in the short and the long run. Give me runway ramp here. I'm going to do one here. We'll do one at the end. Do one at this side. This... Nope, not that side. That side. This is going to be a messy corner, I could already feel. And we'll do one kind of smack in the middle there. I've been toying around with the idea of doing this as both international and domestic. I don't know how well that's going to work. Let's get some taxiway. We will run taxiway on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think I'm going to do a good chunk over here. Something like that. That's a massive amount, but I think it works. And what did I do in terms of depth here? 6? 6. The only thing that I've really seen in any of the videos and pictures is in the 2 areas is bathrooms. I haven't really seen any. I mean, there's small, and I mean small, kiosk type shops, but even on any of the maps, only thing that is in any of those sides, there is just a bunch of bathrooms and a couple vending machines here and there. But that's pretty much the extent. Uh, there is the two rotunda-esque areas connecting the two wings to the main concourse area. Again, contemplated doing it diagonally. I think that's going to be way more of a nightmare than I want to deal with, quite frankly. Plus, space is kind of at a premium over here. I just want to do that real quick. And in fact, do that. Catering Depot is hopping down here. C13 is just absolutely stacked, and I don't really know what the problem is over here. C12, C13 is you. You are struggling getting catering. I also feel like baggage is an issue too. I might tweak the internal portions here. Because I kind of want to move this down so this road is not adjacent to the actual taxiway. And the same with these as well, because I think that might be affecting part of the issue. Because I think the game might be trying to calculate the path for that to be taking, and holy crap, what are we at, 27? Yeah, that's a problem. Runway is in. I need to get the rest of this taxiway here. And in fact, let's just swap all this over. There we go. Okay, I don't want to open this one up until all of the taxiway is in. Just need to connect it here and here. Okay. So these two will flip to departure. And they're going to be going from this corner down on the current perspective. Oh. Hanger. That's also a problem, isn't it? So I guess we'll come through like that. And like that. So yeah, maybe once we get the taxiway in, you guys can use the hangar. So those two are going to be landing or taking off, going down. This is going to be an arrival runway, and it's going to run right to left. So planes can land, they can make a right turn, they can either go up or they continue to the side. Maybe not. No, I think it needs to go left to right. Then they come here, they can make a left, or they can make a right to go to any of these. And then it's basically going to be a break here. So you guys, once you're here, have to go over here, up and around. Basically up and over to access those. And then everybody over here takes this path over. I think that's going to be the easier way to do it, so planes don't get stuck right here waiting on these guys to come down and make a go to the left. This one, I think is going to maintain going from top to bottom, but it's just going to be an arrival. So that planes can come here. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do a one-way here because large flights are going to end up using this runway. They're going to have to taxi down here and come across. That's going to be a mess. Okay. I think traffic flow is going to have to go... If you could picture all the taxiways in kind of a giant circle, I think it's going to have to go kind of clockwise. Otherwise, we're going to have large flights coming down, taxiing through here, back down, and over here. I don't really have a clean solution here. I don't know. So you know what we're going to do? We're just going to do stuff, and we're going to see what works and what doesn't work, and go from there. So everything currently is just set to departure. We're going to go ahead and set you to arrival, and we're going to come down here to the new one. We're going to turn that on. We're going to turn that to arrival. We're going to leave this going... I'm not going to lie. I don't like this going this direction. Turn that off. Go the other... That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Now we turn that back on. For some reason, I want it to go right to left. I feel that's just going to be the easier way to go. I imagine you are just still mapped to this runway for departure. And so at this point, we just have a lot of chaos everywhere. There's 10 in pattern, 8 in pattern. Cool. Well, we're going to let that go and see if it manages to straighten itself out. Let's rotate the other direction. There we go. And we'll come in with our 3 medium stands. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I think that's going to be the extent of all the stands in the airport. And it's a lot of stands. Let's come through and at least fix the service road. Okay, hold on. Before we get to that point, this is set up a little bit different than the other ones. And the international arrivals and customs happens here. So baggage is going to be down on this floor. International passport control is all going to be handled on there. There will be an escalator elevator to here, where passengers can get out onto the road we're going to add in, and then departures on this floor. That's probably going to be the way we're going to end up doing it. So this will be all. What are we short on? Baggage trucks. Why do we not have baggage trucks? Every place should have baggage trucks already assigned to their respective stands. But fine, we can add more. Can you assign 2 baggage vehicles to the same stand? Because looks like there's 4 slots. Can you assign 2 of them? That's an interesting question. We will experiment, shall we? I don't need any of those. Actually, give me one of those as well. We're experimenting with this one. And you can go to that one as well. So we'll see if it stores 4 of them, and this is the mess I was hoping to avoid. We're gonna have to do an actual loop around and just force planes to go probably clockwise. I don't like it, but I think it's gonna end up having to be a thing to avoid this being a thing. Let's slide down real quick, and I want to deal with you. Let's get service road. Actually, no. We're going to do a service road. This wall needs to go. Well, it doesn't even exist yet, but it's going to have to go. And it's just going to come straight across any terminal foundation down there. And I'm just going to take the service road to here. And I'm going to tweak this. We're going to add, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and, build some foundation while we're here. Let's go ahead and just do it. We're going to add a little bit more terminal foundation down here, because it does kind of jut out on the side. Didn't do it on this side. What is this? This is 5. So I'm going to take this one out. We're going to take this. Oh, I can't do that. We're going to take this out. And I need to take out those walls. In fact, just take out all of that, because we're going to need to get baggage vehicles in there. Give me another large stand. You're going to live there. I'm contemplating rotating both of these. So it goes across this way and goes in there. What is your problem over here? I don't know. I think you're just delayed getting around. So basically there is This concourse is labeled as M, since this one is L. Takes you to M, obviously. So in the center area here, there's M 13, 14, 15. On the right-hand side, 16, 17, and 17A. And all of that is kind of connecting to the center area here, not so much up here. So I think, in reality, I probably need to rotate both of these. I know. I just built it. And now we're going to rotate it. At least it's square, and that will make life somewhat easier. We'll get a bunch of taxiway over here as well for all of you. You know what? I'm just going to do the easy thing and just run it straight down. Again, most of the airport is concrete. There's a little bit of dirt here and there in between some of the taxiways and the runway, but everything else is almost solid concrete. So you guys are building all of that. Give me a large stand. You're going to live there. And you're going to live over here. Internally, there is ticketing up at the front. There is a single security checkpoint, which is going to get backed up. There's an exit here, exit coming from this wing. There's an exit coming from this wing. Internally, there's a Delta Sky Club, a bunch of shops kind of in the central area here. There is a SAS lounge over on this corner, bathrooms, and all of this in the center here is seating, bathrooms and seating, bathrooms and seating. So quite a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and get... I'm just going to come up to there. And you are going to have to go. And this wall's going to need to go. I thought that contractor was a fox for a second there, and I was going to be very annoyed that my fence wasn't working. So we're going to come over to there. We're going to connect here. And so I think that'll work. There's 8 stands total, which means I think we can get away with a single baggage bay, just right smack in the middle. And I think that'll be fine. So that's going to have to be secure. But I think this is going to be the layout that we're going to go forward with. I am going to do that. So it does cover it. Let's pause for a second so I can take out interior walls as we kind of wrap up here. I'm going to let them build away in between episodes because this is going to be a lot of stuff to build. And there. We're also going to have to build a lower area as well to handle baggage, passport control, and all of that. There's also a path from here to the car rental agencies, which is up here. So that I don't think is going to be a thing. But we will need to figure out how we're connecting this. over here. I don't know that one. I also think the game is going to want me to connect a pathway from the secured side to the secured side over here. And again, no idea how I'm going to do that other than underground. But contractors have a ton of stuff to build. So I'm going to let them go ahead and just hammer away, taking care of all of this. And I will try and also figure out what on earth I'm doing to avoid this. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a great day.